My name is Randy. You're watching Eric's Garage AZ. Drive it like you stole it, bitches.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is Eric with Eric's Garage AZ coming at you today with another episode of What's in Your Garage. This time I have an opportunity to check out a 1965 Ford Mustang Fastback. That's a Survivor car. You ought to see this car. Wait, you will see this car. So we're going to check right here and see if man is home. His name is Randy and he's a really cool cat. We're going to knock on the door here. All right. We got the right time, got the right date. Let's see if he's around. All right, we'll just give him another knock here, see if he's home. Hopefully he's home. I think he's gonna be home, which is pretty cool. Guy's a cool cat. Here we go. God, I love it when a plan comes together, man. It's kind of better than the A-Team. And there she is, look at that. Look at that, there's Randy. Hey man.
Hey, what's up, Eric?
Living a dream, dude. How are you this morning?
I'm good, how about yourself?
Oh man, you know what? Anytime I'm out here doing videos of cool cars with cool cats like yourself, it's a great day. So this is it here, man.
This is my baby.
Oh God, now this is a 1965?
Yes.
Ford Mustang Fastback.
Fastback, yes sir.
Very cool. All right, so look at this, folks, here. Now, hey, Randy, are we gonna have an opportunity to start it, pull it out so we can check it out?
Of course, definitely.
Can we do a cold start video? Well, I like when he says we can do a cold start video because that's one of your favorite things to do. All right, stay tuned. All right, crazy people, we're having some technical difficulties with my GoPro here, but we are inside the garage and we're gonna look at this thing. All right, you can see that later. We're gonna do a cold start. So you able to start this thing up for us?
Yes, sir.
Right on, man. This is so cool. Look at this. Wow, I can't wait to share the story with you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get the thing fired up.
All right.
I love that sound. All right, well, let's go ahead and pull it out so we can get a little bit better view, man.
Sounds good.
Just gonna watch you pull this bugger out. Hey everybody, it's Eric with Eric's Garage AZ coming at you, and I promise you this 1965 Ford Mustang Fastback, and I got my buddy Randy here. Randy, thanks again, dude. This is a really, really cool car. Tell me a little bit about this car and how it came to be yours, and off camera you were telling me about family owned and whatnot, so let's hear that.
So yes, originally this belonged to my uncle.
Okay.
He bought it off of the lot back in 1965. And the original color on it was actually gold, believe it or not.
Oh, no kidding.
And he had it for maybe about 5 years, and then once my dad turned 16, he actually sold it to him. My uncle bought a new car.
Okay.
My dad took this over. He did not like the gold at all and decided to paint it blue. Back then, his favorite song was Crystal Blue Persuasion.
Okay.
And he was actually going to name the car that, hence the paint job or whatever.
That's cool.
And
now, is this an original Ford color? Because it looks very, very similar to that Ford color in 1964, 65, 66.
yes, it is.
Okay, cool, very cool. All right, sweet. So it's been in your family ever since?
It has.
And now it's yours.
It's mine.
So how'd you come to get it?
So again, my dad, he had it since he was 16.
Okay.
And unfortunately, in the time he had it, it was stolen 3 times. 3.5 actually. And
Wow.
the reason why I put the half in there is because if you look at this window right here,
yeah,
you'll see that circle like someone tried to take a glass cutter and get in.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. So the 3rd time it was stolen, it was actually sanded down, stripped and everything, and the only way they were able to find it is because there was a Jeep that had a low jack that was also stolen with it, and so that person tracked down with the low jack,
right,
and just so happened to see this there, take the VIN, and then the police was able to call my dad and tell him, hey, we found your Mustang.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you guys that he found it, because this thing is cool, man. I mean, it's like all original, and you even showed me, let's take a look at this back here, but I mean, well, let's look at the body panels.
Okay.
Any major issues with the body panels? I mean, they're old, but No major rust or dings, dents. They're not fiberglass. They're the real deal.
Yeah, everything's original on it.
Wow, that's so cool. All right, this is neat. Look at these here, the bezels, man, all chromed out and they stuck out in 1964 and 65 and in 66 they were recessed. But take a look at this thing. And he's going to show us something pretty cool about the interior of the trunk. Now I remember this as a kid. My mom had a car, a Mustang, 1965 Mustang. It was a coupe, not a fastback like this. So show us this interior here. Okay, now look at that. That is original tweed, really sharp looking, isn't it? Tweed material that came with this car. So that's the original trunk liner.
Yes.
And right here we have, what's this?
The original hubcap.
The original hubcap.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This is really cool, man. And the gas filter cap right there.
Yep.
Yep. Wow. Look at this. So now tell me, what kind of wheels are those right there?
Kragers.
Those are original Kragers.
Yes.
So did your uncle, your dad put them on, or did you put them on afterwards?
My dad put them on.
Your dad put them on?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. So he dressed it up a little bit?
Yeah, he did. He put on the rims to style it up a little bit. He also put the glass packs on the
exhaust? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Look at these. Original Krager. Krager back in the day was the original 5-spoke hot rod looking wheel, and here we go, original right here. Oh, cool. Look at this. Now again, this car is an original car, and it's called a Survivor car for a reason. We're going to take a look at the interior here. Look at that. This is really cool. Now what is this right here?
This is to adjust the mirror.
Okay,
The side
all
view
right.
mirror.
Very cool, remote adjusting the mirror. And is that an 8-track player in there?
It is.
Wow.
I definitely didn't
Have you ever listened to 8 tracks before?
when I was very little.
Okay, yeah, they play this on the click, and another track going on there. Wow.
I actually still have some 8 tracks that are in the glove compartment.
No kidding. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What are the titles? Led Zeppelin, Bachman Turner Overdrive, Rolling Stone,
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Yes.
Yep.
Definitely.
That's cool. Look at this, folks. Yeah, I gotta ask you. We're gonna check out the engine here in a second. But what's the coolest thing about owning this car, man?
The fact that it was my dad's. I mean, it doesn't get much cooler than that.
That's
you know what
cool.
I mean?
Yeah, good for you. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud to carry it on.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, right on. Now remember, well, maybe not remember, but look at this. This is the trim that is on top of the window. Now today's windows, you don't have that trim up there. In Mustang and several other cars were the cars that had that. Build tag there. And you said the original color was gold, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So let's take a look at that engine there.
All right.
So now, is this the 289?
This is the original 289.
Okay.
I had a mechanic work on it and rebuild it. He completely rebuilt it for me. Cleaned it all up to where it was like brand new again.
Very cool. Look at that, and that's Ford Blue there. All right. Look at this, 289. Water pump action going on over there. Power steering pump, alternator over here. Nice fat radiator here. Is that a 3 or 4 core radiator?
Not sure.
Okay, no sweat. All right. Wow. So, how much horsepower did a 289 have? Do you remember?
It was roughly about 200, maybe a little bit over 200.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool.
4.7 liter, I believe.
All right.
2-barrel.
All right. So back in the day, that was actually pretty quick. This is again 1965. We have the hood pin here. I don't know if you saw that, but the hood pins actually would go there and secure right down into here. All right. What a treat. 1965, man. So, is there anything else you want to share with us about this really cool car here?
Like I said, I already told you. I just I couldn't be happier. I couldn't thank my dad enough for handing it down to me. I don't even have the words to express.
Very cool, man. That's very, very cool. So, I ask all my subjects, if you will, if we get to take the car for a test drive. So, take it for a test drive?
Let me think about it. Okay, why not?
I like that answer. All right, we're going to go for a ride in this car. Stay tuned. All right, so we're in. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yeah, let's do this, man. All right, cool. Look at this, automatic. My mom had a car with it. It was, yeah, anyhow. Stop that. All right, let's go, buddy. It's all you.
Let's go.
We have a little bit of overcast action going on here today, which is going to keep the temperature down. But I don't know about you, man, but I am sweating my stuff off here.
Yeah, I'm still sweating.
Just look at this. I'm sweating. Ugh. Wow. Well, you got to hydrate, right?
Yep. I take this over that sun beating down on you, though, man.
Sure. Yes, it is. Yeah. Now, you live a ways out of town. You said you're 20 minutes away from anything, right?
From the closest store, yeah.
Wow, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but I mean, every time I go home and I'm comfortable in my house, then I don't regret it as much.
Do you spend time at night outside looking at the stars? Because you don't have any light pollution around here.
I do when it's not 100 and crazy outside.
Right. Yeah. No, I don't blame you. Yeah. It's nice not having light pollution, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is nice here, and this sounds so good. So you see, they took it to a mechanic, and basically he took care of the engine for you.
Yes, sir.
Because this thing sounds so good.
Yeah, got it up and running after it was sitting in the garage for 35 years without being moved at all.
Wow.
After the third time it got stolen, my dad parked it in the garage.
It said
in there. Yeah, in there it stayed. It was nice and safe in the garage.
That's cool.
So finally, when I was able to take it from my dad. All the hoses, the wiring, new brakes, I mean, everything needed to be done to it. So that's why it took me so long to actually get it from my dad.
Right.
Because he told me he was going to give it to me a long time ago, but to have the money to actually get it going, have the space for it and all that, it just, I had to wait. So
I do understand. Now, do you have any plans for it in moving forward? Or are you going to keep it in like the condition that it's in right now, which would be considered survivor condition?
So what I want to do to it, I want to try to keep it mostly original. If I do anything to it, I might do a new paint job on it.
Now, would you keep it the blue, or do you have another paint color in mind?
I actually have another paint in mind, and because the way I look at it is like originally when it was my uncle's and it was gold, obviously he liked the color, he bought it off the lot like that, and that was his. He made it his own, you know what I mean?
Right.
When my dad got it, he made it his own by painting it blue, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And doing his thing to it. Now that it's mine, I want to do my own thing to it, you know? But I want to still keep it, as original as possible, with the exception of a new paint job and maybe some new rims, and that's about it.
Oh, very cool. All right. Now, when you updated brakes, did you keep the stock brake system that's on there, or did you upgrade the brake system?
Actually, I had the option to do that, and I decided just to stick with the drum.
Okay.
I wanted to try to keep it original because it's drums all the way around.
Right.
Even though my mechanic was like, I could put disc on it for you, but I mean, this is my cruiser. It's not a beast by any means.
Right.
It has a little pep, but I didn't feel the need that I needed the disc brakes because I'm not gonna, be hauling ass in it all the time.
Good for you.
I want to make it last.
Very cool. All right. So we're gonna wrap up the video here in a second. We're not gonna wrap up the ride, but as we wrap up the video here in a second, is there anything you want to tell people about this car? Because we're cruising in a really cool classic car. Anything brief? I know we mentioned something on the driveway there, but what about now that we're in the car? Is there anything you want to say to these folks out there?
About the car?
Or about you, or about driving, about car enthusiasts, collector cars, anything?
I mean, I'm just proud to finally be a part of the family. I've always liked old cars. I've never owned one of my own until now. So it just, I just feel like a fucking star, man.
There you go. Right on, dude. All right. So this is Eric's Garage AZ, signing off from my man Randy. And Randy, what we say in Eric's Garage AZ is, drive it like you stole it, bitches. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more right here on Eric's Garage AZ.